My theory and my next book is about changing our capacity to perceive. I think we're in a shift from, the very superficial way of seeing to seeing more from the depth of the underlying reality. Maybe some people call that the fifth dimension. So maybe what was unperceivable before, and maybe some drugs open up people to those realms, DMT or LSD, but I think we can get there on our own cognitive awareness, because essentially, this is my theory, we're the same as those beings. They may be smarter, they may be more technologically advanced, but the essence might be the same.
So basically, we're all part of the same life form. So the universe itself is seemingly only one life form, just as much as my body seems to be one life form, and inside of my body there's multiple of other life forms that are inhabiting or living there. So what we're perceiving right now is Earth is actually like a life environment, a life sphere where we share the same commonalities and the same perceptions of reality. Planets can host certain life forms from certain levels of consciousness. So basically, this planet can host consciousness that, and again, this is a model and all models are wrong, but some are useful, right? So this planet can host life forms from level 1 consciousness to almost full level 4 consciousness, whereas the majority of human planet used to be situated in level 3 consciousness, which is this Newtonian physics and this understanding of I am and everything that comes up with that. And in this version of the universe, we're actually experiencing a duality. So there seems to be something different because on your side of the reality, and something different on my side of the reality. And this is like a perceivable realm that we share. So basically what happens right now is that the planet itself is moving into a zone of the universe where there's more information available. And this is like what we call the perfect harmony of 4, level 4 consciousness. Level 4 consciousness is this elevated form where we go from Newtonian physics to quantum physics, where we go to the understanding that our consciousness and we ourselves are much more than just an I. We are expressions of the whole creativity of the universe. In everything that comes with that. So every guru, every yogi, every you name it, all those elevated masters that have been on this planet, they have this consciousness, this level 4 consciousness, and this planet is actually heading towards this zone where that becomes the new reality, actually.
Wow, that is fascinating. That's actually why I call my program New Realities, because I have a sense that we are heading towards this new reality. And it feels like it's connected to the sun. My theory of meeting other beings is that their consciousness is calibrated by their star. And so that's why we can connect with animals or things, because we're calibration. We may be more evolved, but so when we meet a being from another star system or another dimension from that, their vibratory field is so different. It's like trying to get Wi-Fi on a little radio. We're not programmed to pick up that receiver. So, but as you're saying, I'm also thinking of some of the a Mexican shaman I met who says we're moving into a time of the sixth sun, which is the Nagual, where things will be more energy than matter. Things will be more wave than particle. So this is, and maybe the change in ages, like the Hindus talk about the different cycles of time from Kali Yuga to Satya Yuga, or so.
Yeah,
I think, but what you're saying, this is so important, is that you actually see evidence of this. This is just not philosophy. You've actually seen it, which is so amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this is very smart of you. That's absolutely true. Basically, what we see is the amount of information that is, projected on a certain parameter of reality gets increased. So this is basically what we see, and I mean the whole planet. If you look at the amount of information that we produce compared to 100 years ago, it's amazing. It's such an amount of information, and the universe itself is growing. So what we are perceiving are more denser forms of information, and these are the new realities that we're dealing with. And as you correctly said, this version of the universe that you and I are in right now, this is a solar-based or a sun-based form of reality. So everything that we perceive irradiates photons, irradiates light. It's a light-based universe. So everyone and all those beings, these exotic life forms, as we call them, aliens, every alien that shares the commonality of light, these are beings that we can communicate with and that we can connect with, and that have visited this planet for thousands and thousands of years.
So you're saying, Tim, the light, which I kind of suspected, the light frequency sets the communication levels in a sense, but it's not just light, it's the caliber of the light as well that is the exchange of consciousness, right?
Yeah. So light is basically the medium, if you want to say so, through which we are communicating and perceiving reality inside of this version of the universe. And I want to clarify and say this: there are other versions of the universe that are completely different and very, very exotic to what we perceive.